Okay, let's watch a trailer. It's Trailer Tuesday. So, let's watch a trailer. I'm going to watch this movie called The Marsh King's Daughter. I just randomly came across it. My YouTube feed suggests trailers to me sometimes based off of things I like. I saw that it was, The Marsh King's Daughter. I really had no idea what it was about. It's from 2023. It says it stars Daisy Ridley. No idea who that is. And Ben Mendelsohn. No idea who that is. So I really don't know anything about this. I hadn't heard anything about it. But, Marsh King's Daughter, it could be like a fantasy, like there's a king or something, like a real like fantasy type movie. Or the thumbnail just looked like a modern day girl sitting there. Probably Daisy Ridley. Like just with a t-shirt on. Doesn't look like fantasy. It said it was a psychological thriller. So I was thinking, okay, Marsh King sounds like the name of like a serial killer. I read a lot about serial killers, true crime, stuff like that. So it's like, Marsh King. That sounds kind of familiar. Is this based off a true story? But I looked that up. No, it's not. It says, while The Marsh King's Daughter was not directly inspired by any real event, I've always been fascinated by stories of people who overcome a less than perfect childhood and make something out of themselves. Same here. I love it. And apparently this was based off a book. So, The Marsh King's Daughter is an upcoming psychological thriller, film directed by Neil Berger, never heard of him, and written by L. Smith and Mark L. Smith, based on the 2017 novel of the same name by Karen Dion. Never heard of it, never heard of any of the actors. So, I'm guessing that the Marsh King is a serial killer. Marsh King's daughter is his daughter, and what she goes through being the daughter of a serial killer. That's my guess. Let's find out if this looks good or not or whatever.
What you got here?
It's habitat.
Here's a habitat for?
A baby deer. It sleeps over here beside the rocks to keep it safe from hunters.
Smart deer. Helena Erickson? What are you doing at my house?
What's going on?
Your father, Jacob Holbrook. When was the last time you spoke to him?
Oh.
When I was 10 years old.
I'm confused. I thought your parents died in a car accident.
That's what I told you.
So she's the daughter.
Holbrook, he's the Marsh King guy that I heard about on the radio.
He and another
no.
prisoner escaped last night.
Jacob Holbrook, the so-called Marsh King, abducted Beth Erickson and held her for 12 years in the wilderness with the daughter she gave birth to while in captivity.
Hope I'm not trespassing or anything.
You have to go, please. I think he's coming for me.
I wish you would have told me the truth.
He gave me this after my first kill. These were the only tears my father ever wanted to see.
You'll always be my little shadow.
Now I realized the person I believed in the most was really a monster.
This means we're family. It means owned, not family. Don't confuse the two. What's going on, Helena?
I feel like he's here.
Miracle!
Uh-oh.
Has that been in your room the whole time?
Mm-hmm.
You must always protect your family.
Oh, God.
Helena, it's me. This is where we belong.
I waited my whole life to see you again. I wasn't sure what I would feel when I did.
We can still all be your family.
I like a good psychological thriller with a bad guy. Human bad guys are sometimes scarier than like ghosts or monsters or fictional things. A creepy serial killer bad guy. And I love a woman main character, fighting to protect herself or her family. She looks pretty tough. Looks like he kidnapped a woman or a girl and kept her in the woods or something. She had a child, the daughter, and he had both of them captive in the woods, but he kind of tried to condition the daughter to be like, we're family, I mean, he might love her and whatnot, but it's still not right what he did. It's like he wants to own her or something. He wants to control her and probably wants to teach her to be like him and be a creeper. And now she has to protect her own daughter from him because he's grandpa coming to be a creep. Yeah, it looks good. I want to see it. Tell me what you thought in the comment section. Like, subscribe. Have a nice day. Bye.